Today, we're exploring some of the most fascinating and unforgettable moments ever captured on camera. The last photo of the Dyatlov Pass victims. This eerie photograph shows the Dyatlov Pass victims in their final moments before their mysterious deaths. Their expressions and surroundings appear normal, adding to the enigma. The image remains a chilling clue in one of history's greatest unsolved mysteries. Liberated woman from Bergen-Belsen camp, 1945. This photograph shows a newly liberated woman from the Bergen-Belsen camp being dusted with DDT powder to treat lice, which spread typhus. Taken in 1945 by Sergeant Hewitt, it reflects the harsh realities faced by survivors. How did a lone Filipino man in a canoe manage to uncover a top-secret submarine mission? Let's watch. The Filipino Man and the USS Triton, 1960. This 1960 photograph captures a moment from the USS Triton's secret submerged circumnavigation. During its 60-day mission, a Filipino man in a canoe unexpectedly spotted its periscope. It symbolizes the unpredictable human element in even the most covert operations. Kurt Cobain. After an emotional set, this poignant image captures Kurt Cobain crying after an emotional performance. His raw expression reflects the intensity of his artistry and the weight of his struggles. This moment offers a deeply personal glimpse into the life of a legendary musician. Joe Arity and his toy train. A heartbreaking photograph of Joe Arity shows him giving his beloved toy train to another inmate before being taken to the gas chamber for a crime he didn't commit. His innocent demeanor and simple kindness in this moment highlight the tragic miscarriage of justice he suffered. Pile of bison skulls at Michigan Carbon Works. This haunting photograph from the Michigan Carbon Works factory in Rougeville showcases a massive pile of bison skulls awaiting processing. These skulls were used to produce products like bone glue, fertilizer, and bone charcoal. Heath Ledger in his final film. This photograph of Heath Ledger was taken during the filming of his last movie, The Imaginarium of Dr. Parnassus, just days before his passing. His enigmatic expression reflects his incredible talent and the profound loss felt by the film industry. 4 children for sale. This heartbreaking photograph shows a family holding a sign that reads, "4 children for sale." The image reflects the desperate measures taken by families during times of financial hardship. It is a haunting reminder of the struggles faced by the impoverished in history. The last known wild Barbary lion, 1925. A rare photograph taken by a pilot flying from Casablanca to Dakar in 1925 shows a wild Barbary lion in the Atlas Mountains. This image holds immense historical significance, as it is the last known picture of a wild Barbary lion before their extinction. Captured 16-year-old German soldier, 1945. This photograph depicts a captured 16-year-old German anti-aircraft soldier during World War II in 1945. His youth and weary expression reflect the tragic realities of children conscripted into war. It serves as a powerful reminder of the human cost of conflict. Boarding the British airship R-101, 1929. This photograph shows passengers boarding the British airship R-101 in 1929. Tragically, this voyage would be its last, as the airship crashed in France shortly after. The image captures a moment of anticipation before disaster struck. What stories of friendship and hope are hidden in this rare photo of German soldiers in a trench bunker? Let's watch. German friends in a trench bunker. A poignant image from World War I shows German friends gathered in a trench bunker. Personal photos, including one of a woman, adorn the wall. This scene reflects moments of humanity and camaraderie amid the horrors of war. American servicemen and Japanese children, Okinawa, 1945. This photograph captures an American serviceman sharing his rations with 2 Japanese children on the island of Okinawa in 1945. It reflects a moment of kindness and compassion during the chaos of war. The image highlights the shared humanity that transcends conflict. Men waiting for work during the Great Depression. This haunting photograph shows men lined up, hoping for the chance of employment during the Great Depression. Their tired expressions and worn clothing reflect the desperation of the era. The image is a stark reminder of the economic hardships faced by millions. Jewel Walker picking cotton, 1916. A heartbreaking image shows 6-year-old Jewel Walker picking 20 to 25 pounds of cotton each day in 1916. Her small frame and determined expression highlight the harsh realities of child labor. The photograph was instrumental in raising awareness for labor reform. Christmas dinner, 1936. This photograph captures a modest Christmas dinner in 1936, consisting of potatoes, cabbage, and pie. The image reflects the struggles of families during the Great Depression while showcasing their resilience. It is a testament to finding joy in difficult times. General Sherman overlooking Atlanta, 1864. A historic photograph shows General Sherman overlooking the city of Atlanta during his infamous campaign in 1864. The scene reflects a pivotal moment in the Civil War. It captures the destruction and strategy that defined Sherman's march. Lady and Her Horse on a Snowy Day, 1899. This serene photograph from 1899 shows a lady standing with her horse on a snowy day. The simplicity and elegance of the scene reflect a timeless bond between humans and animals. Mother and daughter watching a ship, London, 1880. This photograph shows a mother and daughter watching a tall ship navigate the Thames in London, 1880. The image reflects a moment of wonder and curiosity as they witness maritime activity. It is a snapshot of everyday life in Victorian England. Can you imagine the stories this woman could tell from her life in the rugged Appalachia Mountains of 1917? Let's watch. Old woman smoking a pipe on her porch. This poignant photo shows an elderly woman sitting on her wooden porch, smoking a pipe while gazing at the misty Appalachia Mountains in 1917. Her weathered hands and calm demeanor reflect the resilience of rural life. The setting captures the simplicity and harshness of the era. Young girls shucking oysters. This photograph depicts 3 young girls hard at work shucking oysters in Port Royal, South Carolina, 1909. Captured by Lewis Hine, it highlights the struggles of child labor during the early 20th century. Their small hands and determined faces tell a story of survival and hardship. A ghostly image from 1900. A historical image from 1900 reveals a pale, ethereal figure standing in a dimly lit room. The mysterious aura of the photo evokes both intrigue and unease. Shadows and soft lighting add to its ghostly atmosphere. Rainy nights in London. This picture captures the cobbled streets of London, shimmering under the dim glow of gas lamps during a rainy night in 1899. Reflections of carriages and pedestrians create a magical yet melancholic scene. The image highlights the timeless charm of London in the late Victorian era. Frozen Niagara Falls. A shocking frame from 1911 shows Niagara Falls transformed into a frozen wonderland, with icy cascades suspended mid-flow. The immense power of nature is captured in its stillness, creating a surreal and breathtaking view. Visitors stand in awe of this rare and stunning sight. Young cotton picker in Oklahoma. This poignant photograph shows 5-year-old Harold Walker standing in an Oklahoma field, clutching a heavy cotton sack in 1916. Despite his small stature, he picks 20 to 25 pounds of cotton daily to help his family survive. His tired eyes reveal the harsh realities of child labor. The 5 Point Slum in New York City. This historical image, taken by Jacob Riis in 1872, captures the infamous 5 Point Slum in New York City. Crumbling buildings and shadowy alleys illustrate the struggles of life in this poverty-stricken neighborhood. The photograph serves as a stark reminder of urban inequality. One of the oldest photographed people. This photograph from 1840 to 1850 shows one of the oldest individuals ever captured on camera. The deeply lined face and thoughtful gaze reflect a lifetime of experiences. This rare image preserves a connection to a distant past. Who knew the Mickey Mouse Club once looked so intense and mysterious? Let's watch. Early meeting of the Mickey Mouse Club. A bizarre photograph from the early 1900s depicts a cult-like gathering of Mickey Mouse Club members. The unusual intensity of the group highlights their devotion to the iconic character. This historical image provides an intriguing glimpse into early fandom culture. The Dyatlov Pass Mystery Tent. This shocking frame shows the abandoned tent of the missing Dyatlov Pass campers, surrounded by a snowy wilderness. Its eerie stillness contrasts with the tragic and unexplained fate of the group. The scene continues to fuel speculation about the mystery. A boy treated for a snake bite. This picture shows a boy lying on the ground as a healer treats him for a Russell's viper bite. His father watches anxiously, helpless but hopeful. The rural setting highlights the urgency and limited resources of the situation. Terrifying Santa Claus. This unsettling photograph features an early 20th century Santa Claus with a disturbing mask and ragged costume. The eerie figure offers a bizarre twist on the festive season. This historical image is far from the cheerful Santa we know today. Gas masks for babies. This shocking frame from wartime shows babies equipped with specially designed gas masks to protect them from chemical attacks. The surreal sight highlights the desperation of the era. It's a chilling reminder of the realities of war. Inside a train in the 1800s, this photograph provides a glimpse inside an 1800s train, featuring wooden benches, dim lanterns, and passengers in period clothing. The rustic charm of the scene transports us to a time of simpler, slower travel. The atmosphere is nostalgic and historically rich. If you are enjoying this video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. A sharecropper and his wife in Mississippi, 1937. This poignant photo shows a sharecropper and his wife standing outside their modest home during the Great Depression. Their worn clothing and tired expressions reflect the harsh realities of rural life in Mississippi. The image captures a glimpse of perseverance amidst widespread poverty. Josephine Smith digging a grave at Druin Cemetery. During World War II, this photograph depicts Josephine Smith as she digs a grave at the Druin Cemetery during World War II. The somber expression on her face speaks to the weight of loss during wartime. Her act of labor symbolizes resilience and duty in a time of global turmoil. Family in front of their log house, 1880s. This historical image shows a family standing proudly in front of their log cabin during the 1880s. The sturdy home reflects the grit and determination of pioneer life. The photo embodies the rugged spirit of early settlers in America. 28 students of a one-room school, Missouri, 1939. This photograph shows 28 young students gathered in a one-room schoolhouse in rural Missouri. Their simple clothing and eager expressions reflect the educational challenges and hopes of the era. The setting captures a moment of community and learning in a humble environment. A coal miner and his family, West Virginia, 1938. This poignant photo shows a coal miner standing with his wife and children outside their modest home in West Virginia. The miner's soot-covered face reflects the grueling nature of his work. The family's resilience shines through in this glimpse of their daily life. Welsh woman washing her mine-working husband, 1931. This photograph depicts a Welsh woman carefully washing her husband after a long day in the mines. The couple's connection is evident in this intimate and tender moment. The image highlights the sacrifices and strength of working-class families. Have you ever wondered what life was like for children struggling on the streets of London over a century ago? Let's watch Two Boys in London, 1902. This picture shows two young boys walking together on the streets of London in 1902. Their worn clothes and scruffy appearance reflect the struggles of poverty during the Edwardian era. The scene is both touching and thought-provoking. Poor Mother and Children, Finland, 1917. This poignant photograph shows a mother and her children huddled together during the harsh winter of 1917 in Finland. Their thin clothing and tired faces reveal the struggles of survival. The image portrays the resilience of a family facing adversity. The Endurance ship stuck in Antarctic ice, 1915. This photograph shows the Endurance ship hopelessly trapped in the Antarctic ice during Ernest Shackleton's ill-fated expedition in 1915. The ice stretches endlessly around the ship, emphasizing its isolation. The image symbolizes the unyielding power of nature. Two brothers from West Virginia, 1910. This poignant photo captures two brothers from West Virginia, reunited decades after the American Civil War. Despite having fought on opposing sides, their expressions reflect a mix of brotherly love and lingering sadness. Thanks for watching this. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share our channel to get more videos like this. Also, don't forget to hit the bell icon button to be updated. Goodbye.